and welcome back to Veggies by EOS. Today, as you can tell from the title of the video, I will be talking about the Nespresso machine. It's their newer version, so it is not the original Nespresso machine. Oh, Okay, I was just interrupted by the Amazon delivery guy and my roommate and my dog, but I'm back. What I was saying is that this is not the original Nespresso machine. I honestly don't know if they still make the original Nespresso machine, but this video specifically, I am talking about the newer Nespresso machine. I'm gonna butcher this, Vertuo. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that is the machine I am talking about. So one thing you want to know before buying these machines is you do specifically need to buy these pods. You cannot buy the original Nespresso pods. Just one example, I know Peet's Coffee makes original Nespresso pods. They do not make these pods. So like if you're specifically wanting Peet's Coffee, you cannot do that. I feel like in a year or something like that, they probably will start making them, but as of now, they don't. So you either need to get the Starbucks ones that specifically say this, like this one too, it does specifically say this. And they do come in more than just these two. And you can get these at Target. I think you can get them at Walmart. So far, I've only seen them at Target. You can for sure get them in the grocery store, well, Target specifically, but you can also get the Nespresso pods either from a Nespresso store, or if you don't have a Nespresso store near you, like I don't, you can get them online. So the Nespresso website itself does sell the pods for this machine, which speaking of, when I bought the machine, it did come with some Nespresso pods, like from Nespresso. I left the decaffeinated one. I'll have to have that. I'll put that on my counter. But they sent me 12 to try, and they actually sent this really nice chart. I'm sure you can find this chart online too, but it's nice just looking at it and seeing which ones you got with it. And it had an asterisk. You can't see me. It had an asterisk next to the ones that it came with. So obviously it didn't come with all these, it just came with 12. But it told you like which ones it comes with. It's also really nice, like, cause I knew nothing about this machine when I first got it. So hopefully this video helps you like kind of understand the machine better. But if not, when you get your machine, this will help because you have the espresso, double espresso. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that, but it's 5.7 ounces. Your regular coffee, which is 7.7 ounces. An alto, which is like double that, which is 14 ounces. And then these are, I don't know, it says Master Origins. I'm kind of taking it that they're just like fancy coffees. I mean, they're from different countries, so I think that's what it is implying, that it has, I don't know. I'm honestly not sure. I think it just means they come from different countries. I don't know. And then Barista Creation. So these are like fancy, and these have both espresso and regular coffees. I'm also kind of interested. I do have to try these because I like iced drinks. I'm just like Rachel, my friend, shout out to Rachel. She likes iced drinks. I just like iced drinks. I don't know why. I really don't. Like even in the winter. But anyway, I'm kind of intrigued by these two because they're specifically supposed to be iced drinks, and this machine makes hot drinks. Whether you're doing espresso or coffee, it's hot. I'm gonna order these eventually. For now, I'm just using the ones at Target. I'm intrigued about those iced drinks. I'll have to like make an update video or something. But how I make an iced drink, so I usually go for the espresso pods because it's super easy to make these iced, because it only makes, what is it, 1.35 ounces. And the package tells you, in case you're not sure what you're getting, I mean, it says espresso right here, but in case you're not sure, it does tell you espresso and it tells you the ounces, just in case you want to double check, which is nice. Just an example, the coffee, it does tell you right here how many ounces it is. So that is 7.77 ounces to make a hot coffee. But it's really, really easy to make an iced latte, like using the espresso pods. All you have to do, I'll show you how to turn it on. So I'm weird and I always unplug stuff when I'm not using them. Went ahead and plugged it in, and if you're a normal person and keep things plugged in, it actually is super nice. It turns off by itself after I think 10 minutes. So it's currently off. To turn it on, you can kind of just hit anything. Like if you press that up, it'll turn it on. So now it's on. To lift this, all you have to do, just a tap and it goes. And I don't know if you saw, probably not, but the pod that was last in there went ahead and slid back and went to this handy dandy, like, I don't know what to call it, like plastic collector of pods. So it has all of my pods in there. There's not too many in there, but I can go ahead and throw these out. It can hold quite a few before you have to throw it out. I'm gonna toss these. So that is convenient. I believe with older like Keurig machines and stuff, you have to manually take it out each time. So with this, you only have to empty this, like, depending on how often you make it, once a week or once every other week. There also is a water tank that, depending on how often you make drinks, you don't have to replace super often, but in case you're wondering what it looks like, this is the water tank. So pretty easy to take off and put back on. And then if I want to go ahead and make one of these, just throw it in there and then very easy. Just stick that down. I was not gonna make a coffee right now, but here we are. This is only if you're making an iced drink. Obviously, if you're making a hot drink, don't add ice. So I got my 2 ice cubes and my cup, and then very easy, there's just a button, one button on the top. You press it, and it doesn't take very long. I won't edit anything here. I'll just leave it going so you can see exactly how long it takes from me pressing the button. And it'll go ahead and make the espresso. I'll just talk while it's making it, but it'll go ahead and make the espresso. Like I said, it's 1.35 ounces, so not very much. You'll see how much of it comes out. So then I go ahead and add milk. My milk of choice is soy milk, but use whatever milk you like. So I'll go grab my soy milk. I'm having too much coffee today. I made a matcha this morning, but I got a coffee with a friend. I got a caramel macchiato, and now a lot of coffee. And yeah, it's pretty much done. It will drip for about another minute or so, so I'd recommend letting it drip for a bit. But yeah, you can go see the timestamp of how long that took. I think that was less than a minute. I'm pretty sure that was less than a minute. And there you have it. Like I said, I would leave it to drip for maybe another minute or so, but it does have, like, down here, let me just actually show you. So that's where the dripping is happening. You can see another drop is about to fall, and oh, okay, there we go. It has this, I don't even know how to describe this, but if you do take your coffee away now and there is like a drip or two that goes into here, this, I don't know how to explain it, but it's not gonna like spill over and like get on your counter or anything like that. So that's very convenient. You don't have to worry about that. The reason why I'm making this video is my friend Alex recommended I should talk about it. I can talk about how getting this machine will save you money. It is kind of a lot of money up front, and I will say I got mine on Black Friday, so I spent quite a bit less than they actually are. And I'll say the pods are kind of expensive. They're about $1 a pod, but after a few months, I'm already saving money. But yeah, just talking about how it saves money, I mean, obviously it's a lot of money up front, but if you were to do the math over a year, it's gonna come out to probably about, again, it depends on how often you use it, but it comes out to probably about $2 a pod. I mean, considering these pods are about $1, and then just dividing the total cost of this to per day, like over a year, actually it'd probably come out to less than $1. I mean, yeah, I guess you have to include the cost of the soy milk. But overall, I'd say the cost of one is probably about $2-ish, probably less than that, after factoring in having it for a while. So, I mean, hey, less than $2 versus spending like $6 at Starbucks, you are going to be saving a considerable amount of money. And not only that, you saw how quick it took to make this. Extremely, like, it takes less time to make this than it does to make matcha. By the way, I have a video on how I make matcha. I'll link that below. But matcha takes like 3 minutes to make. Like, it does not take very long. This is even quicker, so that's really convenient. But yeah, just go ahead, grab a straw, and there you have it. A nice latte. And then from here, you can add whatever you want. You can add creamer. I like to add caramel. I forgot my caramel at my mom's house, so I have to buy some caramel here, but I love adding caramel. You can add vanilla flavoring. You can add simple syrup, whatever you want. Or you can just drink it plain. Honestly, I really like it like this as well, but I do like adding caramel. I don't know what else to add. Saves money, very quick and easy. Yes, it's kind of a lot of money up front, but in my opinion, I think it's totally worth it. Over time, it totally makes up for it. And As you saw with the box, they do have many different flavors. And even if you're not a latte person, the main reason why I bought this is I really like lattes. Like, I really like espresso with soy milk, which is exactly what I made here. But even if you like coffee, this is coffee. Sumatra. And if you don't like Starbucks, I know some people don't like Starbucks, Nespresso has their own. I did try all the ones it came with, and some of them were a little bit too strong for me, I'll say that, but they were all good. Like, everything I tried was good. There were just some that were a little too bitter or a little too strong. I'm still kind of new to drinking coffee, so I prefer just like a shot of espresso with soy milk, but that's just me. Overall, like, let me know if you have any questions about this in the comments, and I'll get back to your comments. But if you were debating if you should buy this or not, I personally would recommend it, especially if you like espresso drinks, because to my knowledge, I don't think any of the Keurigs make espresso drinks. I think they all just make like coffees. So if you're looking for something to make a latte that's very easy, very quick, very simple, is going to be cheaper. I mean, you can get an espresso machine, like my sister has one where she like grounds the beans and stuff. That is cheaper than this, but this is so convenient. So either way, or, you know, if you want to go the cheaper route and get a regular espresso maker, that's going to be cheaper. I'm just going to be honest, that will be cheaper than this. But if you're looking for something that at least will be cheaper than like going to Starbucks each day and is super easy and quick, as you can tell, I would highly recommend getting this Nespresso VertuoPlus, I don't even know what it's called. And also, one last thing to add, 2 manufacturers make these. One is Breville and one is something else. I don't remember what the something else is, but my uncle did like taste test with a bunch of different espresso or Nespresso machines, I guess, and he said the Breville ones were like a lot better. So that's what I have. I have the Breville one. So if you're one, oh, my dog is pawing at the door. Let me let her in. Okay, my dog rolled in dry grass. Okay, come here. This is ridiculous. We're about to go for a walk. I cannot believe I just let this into my house. If any of my roommates are watching, I will clean this up. Look at her. This is ridiculous. Oh. Wow. As I was saying, get the Breville one. That one is apparently better. It's what I have as well. That's all I have to say about the Nespresso. I highly recommend it. And I'm about to go take my dog for a walk and hope she doesn't shake that off anywhere. She better not be going to my bed. I'm gonna go. Bye. I'll see you next week.